What's going on, drinking buddies? Brand new episode coming right at you in just a second, but you know what time it is. Time for a quick word from our sponsors. First and foremost, the video versions are available on Vimeo at anwd.net/videos. Watch all the madness in full HD. So please support the show. Check out the video versions. They're 99 cents each, or for $6 a month, you can subscribe and stream all of them. It's fucking rad. There's nudity in a couple of the episodes, so who doesn't love that? On to the other advertisers. This week we are brought to you by our friends at Vinyl Me Please. Vinyl Me Please is the Record of the Month Club, the best damn Record of the Month Club. In fact, every month, Vinyl Me Please features one album that is essential to the modern vinyl collection. Each record is pressed exclusively for Vinyl Me Please as features you can't get anywhere else. Things like bonus tracks, inserts, and color variants. It comes packaged with a 12x12 album-inspired art print and custom cocktail pairing recipe. How can you beat that? Rad vinyl right to your house, a custom cocktail pairing recipe, rad art. And Vinyl Me Please isn't like Record of the Month clubs of old. It's month to month, no strings attached, cancel anytime. So bulk up your vinyl collection today. Go to www.joinvmp.com/ANWD. Once again, that is www.joinvmp.com/ANWD to check out Vinyl Me Please today. We are also brought to you this week by our friends at Gamefly. Gamefly.com has over 8,000 new releases and classics available for Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, PS Vita, Wii U, Wii, 3DS, and old school systems. As a Gamefly member, you can rent as many console and handheld games as you want and get them delivered right to your mailbox for one low monthly fee. If you like a game so much that you don't want to send it back, you can keep it for a low used price. There are never any due dates or late fees. Gamefly.com also offers the ability to rent Blu-ray and DVD movies as a regular part of the service at no extra charge. Man, games are expensive. Before you drop your hard-earned coin on it, rent it from Gamefly. Check it out. Make sure you love it before you buy it. And if you really love it, buy it from Gamefly for that used price. So sign up today for a 30-day trial for free. One game out, shipped directly to you with a pre-addressed envelope for easy returns. No contracts. Cancel anytime. Go to www.gameflyoffer.com/ANWD. Once again, that is www.gameflyoffer.com/ANWD. And last, but certainly not least, we are brought to you by our friends at Laughable. Laughable is the #1 comedy podcast app on iOS, and soon to be #1 on Android, because it's out on Android now, guys. For my Android drinking buddies that have been waiting over a year for the Android version, it is out, it's available, it is rad as fuck. Because not only can you subscribe to your favorite podcasts, you can subscribe to your favorite podcasters, comedians, and other personalities. Whenever they do another person's show, boom, right there in your subscription feed. It's a great way to discover new episodes, new shows, and on top of that, Laughable makes recommendations in-app every day. Hands down, it is the best podcast app. So go to the Google Play Store or the App Store right now and download Laughable free of charge. You will not regret it. Laughable. Find funny. Joining us this week is Haleigh Haus, a DJ and music producer from Chicago who recently moved to LA. I met Haleigh through some mutual friends. There's a whole story there that we get into during the episode. This is a lot of fun. There may have been some ice cream eaten on air. Also, be sure to check out Haleigh at the Summer Camp Music Festival and the Electric Forest, where she's going to be spinning and tearing it up. But in the meantime, sit back, relax, pop a cold one, drinking buddies, and enjoy. What's going on, Haleigh? How you been?
Good. Staying busy. The LA hustle.
Don't you know it? Shit. I finished up one gig today, just to come home, like, get some editing done. I'm like, okay, now podcast. Woo!
Yeah, I've been in the studio all day long, trying to finish some stuff up. But it's never ending.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, we starting some tequila?
Yeah, this is a self-service podcast.
You got it to the table for me, at least. I appreciate that.
Well, yeah, it's kind of counterproductive to be like, oh, I got to go up to the bar and get another drink.
That's true. It's nice you have a whole bar here, though. Jeez.
It's part of the brand. I mean,
Very accommodating.
Wouldn't you be horribly disappointed if you walked into my place and you're like, what? There's no bar? Like, you have like a bottle of booze?
Well, you're such a responsible drunk because we can't keep booze at our house. It doesn't stay there. So
Why? What happens?
we drink it for sure. It always starts with like, oh, let's just have a glass of wine. And then it's like, well, we might as well finish the bottle. It's like me and my roommate talking. So then we'll drink a whole bottle of wine. And then he's like on his phone, like, I think I can have tequila delivered. And I'm like, cool. And then it's just, then we both wake up on different couches and we're like, what? Like, what the fuck were you doing last night? What was the purpose? It was Tuesday. So yeah, we're not allowed to have alcohol in our house anymore. We're grounded.
Time out from drinking.
We're supposed to be doing a 30-day cleanse right now, in which we both fucked up last night, but we almost went 2 weeks. So we're pretty proud of that.
Why? Alcohol's your friend.
Alcohol's not anyone's friend, but it's so fun.
What do you mean alcohol's not your... Come on. All the best stories started with, I started drinking.
Yeah, if you remember this story the next day, hopefully someone does.
That's why they invented smartphones. So you can be like,
oh, that's the worst. Oh, I hate that. I hate getting the photos and videos or like the text being like, hey, remember this conversation we had last night? I talked to you for an hour. And I'm like, I don't remember seeing you at all, actually. But that's it's
like
not
that
good.
Like that picture I posted from after Jumbos.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't remember almost any of those either. I remember the one with me and Adam were like standing in front of Jumbo's, but then I feel like someone sent me another. Was it you that was carrying me? Well,
yeah, I was carrying you.
It definitely wasn't Adam. I was like, wait a minute. I think I probably weigh more than Adam does. Sorry, Adam, I love you, but.
So for the audience, Haleigh and I met through a mutual friend of ours from Chicago who came into town. We all ended up at Jumbo's Clown Room.
Cheers.
Cheers, by the way. Yeah. Like, I'm being a bad host.
Thanks for having me.
Happy to have you. Mm-hmm. We ended up at Jumbo's Clown Room. And as I mentioned on air, Haleigh may have provided some acid and we were microdosing. And
we were microdosing. Then we dosed Adam and he didn't know.
Yeah, so we're potentially criminally negligent bad friends. And or
the best friends ever. I would be so happy if my friends like dosed me with acid. It was a microdose. It wasn't like...
No, it was fine.
It wasn't even enough. We were drunk enough that he probably didn't even feel it. It was just...
Oh, no, he said the next day he felt it.
Oh, good.
But
that's good.
No, it's just how it worked out at the end. At the end, our friend was cool with it. But we could have been really bad friends.
Well, you have to... I know which friends not to do that to because they will not think it's funny. But I think all in all, we did the right thing that night.
No, 100%. Except maybe going to Rainbow.
Oh, yeah. That was probably the wrong one. That was the wrong move. That's about the time that I start not remembering anything from the rest of the night. Except I think I ate all of Adam's food that he ordered.
You ate all the French toast. He was so upset about that.
I know. I was like, was it pancakes or French? It was something sweet that I shouldn't have been eating that late.
You're so LA now. You're like, I shouldn't have eaten those carbs. I'm on a cleanse.
I know. Actually, I was this bougie whenever I lived in Chicago. It's just LA facilitates it a lot easier.
It really does. It's just like, all these like bougie life diet choices you're making. It's just like, yeah, it's super easy. Haleigh was just talking about before we got on air, like, I didn't think a gas station would have vegan ice cream, but they did.
They did. Non-dairy Cherry Garcia. Oh, it's so good. I love ice cream. It's my favorite dessert for sure.
I find with some of the vegan ice creams, though, it's like a little too coconutty.
No, well, you have to get, that one's almond milk. Oh. They're not all coconut. Depends on which brand you get. Also, I went to this super bougie vegan restaurant with one of my actor friends like last week, because he was like, you have to go to this vegan restaurant. And he's not even vegan, but he's like, you're going to think this is the most amazing thing ever. And he was totally right. It was amazing. But we got this like vegan ice cream sundae at the end. It was insane.
Would you go to Doomie's?
Doomie's is awesome, actually. I do know Doomie's. I haven't actually been there, though, since I've been back in LA. Last time I was there was probably like a year ago. But no, this place is called Crossroads. It's like super fine dining, like bougie, real bougie.
Super bougie vegan.
It was a bougie vegan food, but it was awesome. It was like the most renowned vegan chef in the world apparently owns it or something. He was saying, I don't know.
I'm sure I'll get dragged there at some point.
But Crossroads, sponsor me or something. Right? I will eat there every day. It was amazing.
Haley's next tour just brought to you by Crossroads.
Brought to you by Crossroads. I think there's only one too. It's the one, it's LA. Whatever.
Does anywhere else matter?
No, you're right.
Fuck other cities.
It's like Elon Musk, where he was like, did you see him on Joe Rogan, where he was talking about Joe Rogan's like, why are you building this tunnel in LA? He's like, are you gonna eventually like, expand and like build them in Chicago or San Francisco, other cities? And Elon Musk was just like, I mean, I haven't really thought about it, but I live in LA. That's why I'm building it in LA. Purely like,
you'd think he'd build something a little more efficient in LA. Have you heard the reviews on the fucking tunnels?
Has it happened yet?
They've done some test tunnels in Hawthorne.
Oh no, I haven't.
So these fucking things, they had like people from the LA Times writing it. First and foremost, it only works with Teslas.
What?
Yep.
Well, that's convenient.
2, it only works with Teslas with aftermarket wheels on the sides of them.
What? I thought that... Okay. Well,
and they're apparently so narrow that you can't open the doors of your car in case of emergency.
So if you're stuck in that tunnel, you're just stuck in that tunnel.
Yeah, that's where you die.
I feel like he's got to be a little smarter than that. Like this, why these maybe are just, they're still in the test phases because they haven't quite figured it out yet. But that doesn't seem good.
Why would you make that the test? Like,
yeah, that's kind of scary.
Especially because Teslas occasionally explode because of the battery.
Oh, I forgot about that too. I'm laughing, but it's not funny.
Well, it's funny until it's not.
It's funny till it's you. It's not funny at all. Oh.
Aw.
No.
Dead people in tunnels.
I'm going to drink more tequila because of that.
Dead people in tunnels who did it to themselves. Yeah, and one of the reviews is like, it was like driving down a dirt road at 45 miles an hour because you can only do like 45 in the tunnel.
So how is it faster?
It beats traffic. Really,
I guess it does beat traffic. 45 is still...
It's a really inefficient subway system.
Well, we'll see what happens, I suppose.
You could just privately fund a subway system and then LA could be like a normal major
like
fucking
a normal city?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Why you've lived out here long enough, you probably have some insight.
Well, so historically, LA had streetcars way back in the day. Like San Francisco does.
Okay, yeah.
They had a super robust streetcar lines. Like went everywhere.
Right.
GM bought them and took them out of service.
What?
Yeah.
Those trolley cars are so cool.
Yeah.
I would ride that over like a real bus.
But those things don't sell cars.
No, that's true. And so there's just been no other public transportation in LA.
I mean, we technically have a subway system.
Well, you have buses, right?
We have buses, but we do have a subway.
Where's that? Is it downtown?
It goes from Hollywood to downtown. You can go from Santa Monica to downtown. I know this is super interesting for the non-LA listeners.
Sorry. I'm learning things.
Haleigh just moved to town.
I've been here for 2 weeks, technically. So.
It's been a little longer than that, right?
No, because the last time you saw me, I went back to Chicago for like 2 weeks. And then I was going back and forth. I hadn't had an apartment. I didn't have an apartment yet. So technically been in my apartment officially for 2 weeks, even though I got to go back to Chicago this week again.
What are you doing back in Chicago?
I'm going to play a show, but then I mostly going back because I still have stuff in my apartment that I need to get out. And then my dog is there. So
that's the important part.
yes. My friends are deriving a bunch of my stuff.
Did you not silence your phone?
I did, but certain people can get through. I forgot. I just learned this feature and I didn't realize like I don't know how to use my phone. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, so my friends are driving my furniture and my dog to California.
Wait a minute, without you?
Yes.
Those are some good fucking friends.
Yeah, they're actually technically not even my friends. It's my friend's like tour manager is doing it and bringing his stuff here too because he just moved here as well. So
he's like touring your stuff to LA.
yes, and he's touring my dog.
Did you give him your dog's rider?
No, I still have to type that up. He's picky.
I can only imagine.
He's such a brat. I miss him so much.
Don't worry, he'll be here soon.
I know.
So you got a couple shows in Chicago. Gonna go hit the old haunts.
Yeah. Gonna play at the Gold Room late night on Thursday. JCO is headlining that night. He's amazing, so everybody should come check it out.
This sadly will not be out in time for that.
I was gonna say, it was like, when is it? I don't know when this comes out. So maybe. But so Thursday nights at Gold Room in Chicago are always awesome. So future reference.
If you're into like the electronic dance music and all that fun shit.
Yes. It's house music like late night most of the time, but it's bass music sometimes too. Just gotta look it up. It's different every Thursday. But
Nice. So is that like the final goodbye gig?
no, that actually already happened. Technically, this is like I'm gonna be in town, so let me come play kind of thing. And they were like, yeah, totally. So
Special guest spot.
My old residency. So
Someone's gonna roll in like, wait a minute, I thought you left.
I know it's literally exactly what's gonna happen.
Can we put that on vibrate?
Yes. Sorry. Jeez.
It's like your very first podcast.
We're good. Sorry.
Yay. Back to the actual podcast and instead of phone noises.
Sorry.
No, good.
I'll only pay attention to you now.
Yay. Oh, it makes me feel so warm and special.
Good. Oh, sheesh.
So now that you're out here, what have you been doing with yourself in Los Angeles?
I went to the beach yesterday. It's nice to actually do something relaxing for once. I feel like everyone's like, you're always on vacation. I'm like, no, I'm out of town working. Like, it's not vacation. Festivals are not vacation. They're the opposite of vacation, actually. They're highly stressful. It's a lot. And then you feel like you actually do need a vacation once you leave the festival. So, yeah, I took some time, laid on the beach, literally did nothing, turned my phone off. It was amazing. But
You need those days every once in a while. Just fucking disconnect, put away the social media, put away all the bullshit.
the ocean is like the easiest place for me to do that for some reason. If I'm in Chicago or anywhere else, even out at my parents' house, they live out in the middle of nowhere in Indiana, which is really nice to like retreat there. It's really hard for me to just lay down and just chill out and do nothing. I just get super agitated and like there's always something that needs to be done. Like I could be doing something.
Because we're horribly addicted to these fucking things.
I'm horribly addicted to my job is mostly the problem.
Well, those fucking things, social media fires fucking dopamine receptors. It has the same effects as like fucking slot machines on the brain.
Yo, I 1,000,000,000% believe that. It's not, I'm like always constantly checking my email though. I'm like booking shows. I mean, I manage myself right now. I'm my own agent. I do everything and I need to learn to delegate. But
I saw your tweet about, I need a manager. I'm doing a podcast where I'm going to go get drunk.
yeah, I know. I should have tagged you in that. But the responses to that were pretty funny.
Oh, and everyone knew.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Everyone fucking knew. And for once, I did a little research for the show.
Oh.
Just a little.
Oh, for once. I'm special.
Yeah, most of the time, I'm just like, what's going on? So I saw on a 2018 interview, you had given up hard alcohol, like a November 2018 interview.
Yeah.
So 5 months, you're back to the hard liquor?
Oh. Was that November?
That was the date of the interview.
Yeah. That was around the time. It was right before my birthday, actually. I remember this. I went like 4 months. So I've done that before. I did 6 months before that, and then it's like I'll drink for 2 months, and then I like went 4 months again. It's a recurring thing for me. I'll give up alcohol for several months, and then be like it'll be like a festival or that. In that circumstance, it was my birthday that did it, and then it was like the holidays, and then January is like the industry holidays. It was just one thing after the other, and then it was like, okay, I'm done for a little bit, and I like took another month off, then got here and started drinking again with my roommate a lot. But then yeah, we just cut ourselves off again. But here I am. So
Here she is drinking.
this is your fault.
I will happily take that blame. Happily. I'm a horrible enabler. I'm just curious, is there acid in your purse?
There might be. I know I definitely have my emergency edibles.
Well, edibles and me are no bueno.
These ones are supposed to be like social ones. So that's what the effect is.
I don't know. Most edibles equal me unconscious somewhere.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that, but if you don't want to...
What, are you going to steal my kidney? What the? Why do you want me out cold?
I mean, eventually you probably want to go to sleep.
No, I never
Someday.
want to sleep ever again.
Never.
Never.
Not ever.
No, just worst bags under my eyes. Just
So I literally have these edibles. They're like in a plastic bag. They're like gummy ones, but they're in this plastic bag. I need to like I stole this idea from my friend Oliver, who's a DJ from the UK. But he always travels with like a little bag of like a piece of toast, and it says emergency toast on it, like on the bag. And he always puts it in his bag, and he only does it to be funny because he thinks it's hilarious going through airports where they're like always try to take his toast, and he's like, no, he always says, it's my emergency toast, it's my emergency toast. And they always think that he's like probably mentally ill, or like he's like diabetic or something, so he has to have like this piece of toast. And he gets through shit. Like even festivals, you're not allowed to bring food in. And he'll go through and he's like, no, it's my emergency toast. And like makes a big deal out of it. And he always gets through.
well, you can't like deny a diabetic their emergency toast.
He doesn't say he's diabetic. He just keeps repeating that it's his emergency toast, and they let him in. I don't know. It's really funny every time.
One of my buddies got through a couple concerts like as an attendee with like bags of edibles, be like, I got I'll go into diabetic shock if I don't have my sugar. This is my emergency. And they're like, oh, okay, go ahead, go through.
Oh yeah, that's going to be my reason for bringing these edibles in everywhere. I'm like, I'm diabetic. Please give me my drugs. I mean,
Man, you don't want to deal with me like when my blood sugar drops.
I mean, usually we're like playing these festivals, so
Yeah, it's a non-issue.
so they don't really search us. But sometimes.
Sometimes you ever go to shows as an attendee?
Not really. Sadly enough. Like if I have a night off, the last thing I want to do is be in a nightclub. And if I am, it's because one of my other friends is playing and I like need to come say hi, or gotta meet up with somebody, like talk, like usually business shit. Like if I'm out seeing live music, it's typically work. But I want to start seeing more like band stuff outside of electronic music. I need to hit up Whiskey A Go Go because I've never been there.
Oh, you haven't been to the Whiskey?
That place is epic.
Oh, we can definitely fix that.
Oh yeah, let's definitely go. You gotta. I never know any of the bands. Like I follow them on like Facebook and it pops up all the time. I'm like, man, I'm like so out of the loop. I don't know anybody.
Well, and they also every Tuesday have Ultimate Jam Night.
What's that?
So it's a bunch of, depending on the theme of the night, a bunch of musicians playing, like, I think a couple weeks ago was like Sabbath night. And a bunch of musicians swapping in and out doing Sabbath songs. I think they actually had Bill Ward from Black Sabbath playing drums at one point. Like,
Oh shit, that's awesome.
And it's different themes every Tuesday.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, you get bands.
I think that so my friends throw a party at Sound Nightclub every Tuesday. So I usually stop by there and say what's up. But it's like goes probably the band stuff is probably earlier, right?
I think it kicks off like 10ish.
Yeah, well, Good stop there. Then go hit up Space Yacht. It's probably not far from each other. I don't know. I don't go to Space Yacht on the base nights either. Sorry, guys. But I'm too old. I can't. I really can't.
Too old for base nights?
Yes. Unless it's house night, I'm like, oh, sorry. Love you guys, but.
I am so ignorant on, like, all the various forms of EDM. Like,
well, those are pretty broad terms, too, what I just said. I mean, sometimes the bass nights, it's like hard trap, or it's like rhythm, which is way, like, my brain just can't. It just doesn't get the whole concept of rhythm. It hurts my brain.
So what is the stuff?
As a producer.
What is the stuff that it's robots? Sounds like robots having sex.
That would be probably all electronic music too. But I think what you're trying to say is dubstep.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Oh, so rhythm replaced that. Rhythm, which is this new thing, that's like, think of like really heavy dubstep, but retract it all, like reduce it all to like 3 notes maybe throughout the entire song. So it's not even, I mean, they are notes, but it's like mainly like 3 thrashing, like robots having sex, but or like robots on a lot of like uppers having sex.
So very fast-paced robot sex?
Yes, horribly fast. I don't know, maybe I'd see it, and if Little Rhythm kids would probably be making fun of me right now, being like, she has no idea what she's talking about. But that's what it sounds like to me. So I'm like, that's how I know that I'm sorry, I'm 31, I'm old.
I'm older than you, so don't. They're like, the aging metalhead called it robot sex music.
Yeah, I know. That's what it sounds like.
Every time I hear dubstep, it's like, yeah, 2 robots fucking.
Yeah.
They sound like they're in love, though.
Yeah, somehow it's kind of pretty melodic. It's kind of sexy in parts, maybe, kind of, for robots.
For robots.
For robots.
When our future robot overlords come, we want to let you know that we support your lovemaking.
We'll play dubstep and create the peace.
Hopefully.
Hopefully
they're not just turning us into batteries. And I'd be a good battery. Don't kill me.
It's like, wait, humans are the batteries?
Yeah, like the Matrix.
Oh, yeah. Man, I need to rewatch those movies. I was thinking this just the other day.
No, you need to rewatch one of them.
No. Why not all of them?
I mean, if you're into like the sweaty rave cave scene.
Of course I am. I'm in dance music.
Who am I talking to?
What are you
course.
talking about? Like, you answered your own question.
I did. That was rather foolish of me. I fucked up there.
Oh, man.
But the first one's so good, and then the other ones are just...
I remember them all being really good, but I was pretty young when they came out, so I need to revisit.
Were there drugs involved?
Possibly.
That's a yes.
Pretty sure. I mean, like, not the first time I saw it, but definitely probably the last time.
So the most recent memory was like, oh yeah, I was high and it was fun.
Yeah. Well, I'll rewatch them again and I'll give you my solid review.
Are you gonna watch them sober, or you just be like, microdose acid till this is fun?
No, I don't think I like watching movies when I microdose. I think I like everything on when I microdose acid, actually, but I don't know. I haven't ever taken it and been like, I'm just gonna sit here and watch a movie. Like, usually I take it and just to work on music. Like, I don't do it every day, or if we're drunk at Jumbo's, and those are the only drugs I have to offer you.
Those were the best drugs to offer me. Pretty much anything else would be like, no, I'm cool. Be like, yeah, you want a bump? No, I'm good.
Nah.
Microdose acid right in my whiskey.
You want some psychedelics? Yep.
Dude, I love psychedelics. Like
They're my favorite.
I saw Thor Ragnarok for the first time on mushrooms.
Oh, wow.
Like, saw it in theaters on mushrooms.
It's pretty good. It's a good one.
I've enjoyed it on repeat viewings, but it was really magical on mushrooms.
Oh, man. I watched Avatar on mushrooms. That one was really good.
I have not watched Avatar in so fucking long.
I mean, this was like back when it like first came out.
Like,
I haven't done it all.
with the 3D glasses and all.
Funny story. I went to see Avatar the first time in theaters. I met my sister there, and it was so packed that we had to sit in the very front row. And I was horribly hungover, and I was getting like with the 3D glasses, and like you're like breaking your neck, like trying to see it because it's like IMAX and gigantic, and you're in the front row, so you're dying. I was getting such bad motion sickness that I was gonna throw up, and I had to leave. Like I lasted like 20 minutes. My sister was so mad.
You didn't even get to the blue sacks.
I know. Well, I went back and saw it, like, when I was sober, but then like once it came out on like DVD, I remember me and my roommates had it. And we're like, let's eat some mushrooms and watch this movie.
I am totally down to do that again. I have a 3D copy of it.
Oh, of course you do. That's pretty dope. Our TV is gigantic, but I don't think it does 3D.
Yeah, my wildly underused 3D television that like.
I mean, do they have a lot of things out in 3D?
They stopped making like 3D home movies a while ago.
I figured, I mean, do you have to like stream that stuff now? Because like I have a 4K TV and I don't even like, I feel like my Apple TV, whenever it goes into sleep mode, the screensavers, those are in 4K, but I haven't really quite figured out what else is in 4K.
They definitely sell movies on iTunes that are in 4K.
I don't want to buy that shit. Why can't I stream it? Whatever.
Because that takes a lot of fucking bandwidth.
I guess. Whatever.
And then motherfuckers throttle you. They're like,
well, like Netflix, let me pay premium price. Give me 4K shit. Actually, I think they do that.
I don't know if
I'm pretty sure Netflix does do that. I don't know about Hulu, though. I have Hulu, too.
Well, Hulu's mostly TV, so I don't know if they really do 4K shit.
Yeah, I don't know either. Does it have to be shot in 4K? Like a special camera? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy special cameras. So fucking large files.
Oh, I'm sure it's insanely expensive to get the equipment, too.
Yeah, 4K cameras are actually not that expensive.
Ooh.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you can get a starter, because I'm wildly impulsive and been looking at cinematic cameras recently. You can get a starter 4K camera for like $7,500.
I don't know what a normal camera costs. So
Well,
I don't know if that's good, but I take your word for it. I believe you.
Like a low end, so I shoot Canon, obviously.
I have a Canon.
Hell
35 millimeter.
Nice.
I have used 3 rolls of film, and I have not developed any. So I don't know if it's working yet. But
And you have no idea where to develop the film, do you?
Not in LA, no. But in Chicago, I had a place, and I just kept forgetting. And then I was like traveling back and forth so much, and it takes like a week. So I'm like, I'll wait till I get back, and then I'll have a week here, and then I would forget, and then leave again, and it's here I am. Yeah,
1 hour photo places aren't really a thing anymore.
You could still do it at Walgreens and like CVS, but everything I read said like, don't do that. It's really like,
yeah, because they have no fucking idea.
Fucking terrible.
They have no fucking idea what they're doing.
Nobody fucking cares. Like they're just gonna toss your film. Like that film is very important. I don't want that to get lost. Like it's the only copy ever. So like you don't want some like 16-year-old like I don't give a fuck here tossing it around. Like I don't care if it gets lost in the mail. Like
what is this shit? Like what?
I don't even know what. And a 16-year-old wouldn't even know what it is in the first place. So
what is this brown paper thing?
Oh. Man, I never feel like I'm 31 until like I'm around younger kids. Like one of the first parties I went to when I got back here like 2 weeks ago, some Chicago friends, and she's like a stylist, and my photographer friend was like, come to this party. And I'm like, okay. And so they gave me the address. I'm like, all right, I'll stop by for a minute. And they were like really like bugging me about it. Like, you got to stop by here. It's going to be amazing. I'm like, okay, I'll stop by. And I'm on my way there, and I'm like trying to like zooming in. I'm like, what the fuck? This isn't a bar. What is this? And so I text them. I'm like, are you taking me to a house party right now? And they're like, oh yeah, it's a house party. I'm like, what the fuck? We're in our 30s. Like, why are we going to a house party? Who has a house party at 10 p.m.? Like, why are we not going out?
So LA is really big on house parties.
I am finding this out, but this story is irrelevant of that. The reason why they were having house parties, so I found out, is because most of these kids there were not 21. So they couldn't go to a bar. And they're like these YouTuber, like they were shooting a music video all day for these like YouTube kids who are now rappers or something. But they're like fucking 20. I immediately like, I walk in and they like say hi to me and I'm like, is this a children's birthday party? Like, what the fuck are we at right now? So I'm talking to my friends. I'm like, what's happening? Like, we're definitely the oldest people here. And they're like, oh yeah. Well, my stylist friend, she's like, no, they're 23. It's cool. they weren't 23. She just assumed they were old enough. They were not. And I could tell immediately. And it was like, there's no way. So.
Well, here's the good test.
Okay.
Ask them where they were on 9/11.
That's oh my God, that's a good one. I don't usually run into these situations, have to ask ever, because I'm an adult and I go to where adults drink.
Yeah,
I go out.
I'm an adult too. I end up on porn sets with people that are 18, 19 years old doing porn. It's like, where were you on 9/11? Oh, you weren't born yet.
Yeah, this is an immediate like turn off. It's like, I'm all about these young cute guys with like abs, and like they're young enough that they still like really care about. Well, they don't really have to care about their body because they're young and have metabolism that they just have abs immediately all the time, no matter what. Like they're real cute, but then they start talking, and then I'm like, I need you to get away from me like immediately.
Oh, it's like, oh my God. If we were to have sex, there's a possibility you could get me pregnant and I would be stuck with you, and that would be the worst thing ever.
Yeah. Exactly. That's definitely part of it.
Yeah, I occasionally think of that. Like, oh yeah, I'm hooking up with this younger girl. It's like, oh God, I could be stuck with you forever. This is the worst thing ever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why, part of why you always use a condom. It's...
Well, and that's why there's also stairs and morning after pills and
How did I know you were going to take it there? Like,
hey, a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Sheesh.
I ain't got no child support money.
Oh, and I'm going to drink some more tequila.
She's like, oh, I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. I can't be that controversial. I got to book festivals. Don't worry, Haleigh. I hope no one ever throws you down a flight of stairs.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Oh, man.
That's one of those things like that I've found when I've gotten older. Like, in my teens, 20s, it's like, oh, you're hot. We should bang. Like,
oh, yeah.
And now it's
For
like,
sure.
when I'm older, I'm like, oh, you say stupid things. I should not be inside you.
Yeah. Totally fair. Definitely my brain works on a whole different level about shit like that anymore.
Sadly, sometimes the reptilian brain wins, and I'm shortly after orgasm like, I shouldn't have been inside her. Why did I do that? Oh yeah, I wanted to come. Fuck.
Yeah, we're all guilty of these things.
Yeah, we're all dumb monkeys. At the end of the day, we all just, occasionally it's like, I want to get off.
That usually is definitely because of tequila for me, always. Which is why I stopped drinking sometimes.
Oh, have there been some messy hookups?
Oh, we are not going there.
Drink up. I mean, there's nothing to be ashamed of. It happens to the best of us. I mean, it happens to the worst of us too, but...
Oh, you're making me laugh when I'm drinking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will try to cut back the humor.
Oh, man.
I don't want you to be the first guest that dies on the show.
I'm like faking choking so I don't have to have this conversation.
Oh, I'm not that funny. She's just like, I'm just going to placate Matt's ego and pretend like I'm dying here so I don't have to tell this horrible story. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It fucking happens.
Oh, I'm not ashamed.
Just trying to protect the guilty?
Yes.
Are you the guilty or?
All of the above. Everyone's guilty in all of these stories. I'm never solely at fault.
Well, yeah, it does take two to tango.
True. Very true.
Yeah, I mean, dumb hookups happen. I mean, it's a thing. I often question how, like, human civilization has gotten to this point, like, how people are able to hold it together and not just, it's crazy.
I think that the random hookups are the reason why humans are in this situation. All these stupid people having sex and having stupid kids, and now here we are.
And here we are, two stupid people on microphones.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Okay, one stupid person on a microphone, and one person who gave up drinking and agreed to come on a drinking show.
Hey, that means I'm fun.
Oh, hey,
It also means I'm a Sagittarius. It's what we do.
I never said anything to the contrary.
I want my ice cream back.
It's in the freezer.
I might get it.
We're going to have the food porn section of this podcast where Haleigh just eats ice cream on camera.
I know, right? Like, I have to take like my jacket off. It'll be like the whole thing.
Hey, when people buy the video episode, yeah.
Oh, now I see why you get your guests so drunk.
See, this is why it's self-service. I'm not necessarily getting my guests drunk. They are getting themselves drunk.
All right, fair.
No one is forcing you to drink. You are not being coerced in any way, shape, or form. Oh,
this is peer pressure.
No, I'm only peer pressuring you to get good stories out of you.
I'm peer pressuring myself. By the way, I'm totally stealing that Bob Dylan photo.
My roommate will be very upset about that.
I'm just kidding. If it goes missing, it wasn't me.
Sure. I had the Bukowski poster at the ArcLight goes missing. That wasn't me.
Deal. You should cut this part out of the
podcast.
Yeah.
The art heist portion of the show.
Yeah, don't leave any evidence behind.
Yeah, that is my number one rule. Don't admit to crimes on the internet.
In case the 3 people that are interested in watching this.
3 people. Wow.
I'm blaming myself for that, not you.
Wow. Well, I guess I'm kind of honored. You're like, yeah, no one's going to hear this interview, hear me promote my mixtape or anything I got going. But I'm going to come do it anyways. I'm going to give up my straight edge life for a little while.
A straight edge? I just said I gave up alcohol. I didn't give up anything else.
Same difference, right?
No, that's the worst one. It's the one that gives me the worst hangovers. Man, like I can do just about anything else. Wake up the next day like, all right, I'm fine. Let's get some shit done.
You know, the UK scientists, I just saw an article about this before April 1st, thankfully. They're developing synthetic alcohol that will not give you a hangover at all.
Oh, yeah, that totally seems better for you, synthetic alcohol.
Science, man.
Yo, I don't trust any of that shit.
You do acid.
Yeah, but I prefer mushrooms. I just don't have access to mushrooms right now. And the acid, I was given a lot of acid, so I'm ready to waste it. Toss it out.
Whoa, don't toss it out.
Yeah, duh. Of course.
Like, I will happily find it a good home if you want to be rid of it.
Yo, actually, I got you when I get back. I have too much.
Yay. Thank you, Adam, for introducing us.
I know, right? Oh, shout out Adam.
So, for the audience at home, that is our friend Adam Black, who is currently a sad boy on the internet. Go
Adam
mock
Black.
him. Go mock him for being a sad boy.
Sad boy. He's getting better soon.
He's getting there. He's getting there.
Slowly but surely.
Like a night after.
We're pulling him out of the dirt.
A night after we hung out, him and I went to another bar, and I was just like, yo, here's the deal. Heartbreak fucking happens, man. And it will take time. It will suck. But eventually, you'll be in a better place. It may not be immediate. It may take fucking years. I had a messy breakup that took a very long time to get over. Like, was over it, cut her out of my life. She came back around years later, found out I wasn't quite over it.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
Like, had a whole nother thing. Realized, like, oh, hey, we've been apart for 5 years. We're very different people now.
Oh,
now
yeah.
I'm over it.
Right. Now I actually am.
Like, oh, you were not the person I dated 5 years ago. And hopefully I'm not the same person. Well,
Yeah,
I probably am.
I definitely wasn't the same person 5 years ago. I was a different person 5 years before that. And before that.
Well, hopefully, like, that's what we're supposed to do, right?
Yes, absolutely.
As I'm wearing a tour shirt from 2010. Maybe I haven't changed that much.
I mean, I almost wore a Pink Floyd shirt and I wasn't alive then, but.
That would have been acceptable. You also said you were almost showed up in pajamas, so.
Yeah, I did. I'm glad I didn't. I guess you can't really see. Just in my Dirty Bird jacket. Here. Neat. Dirty Bird.
Pajamas are fine. Like, there is no dress code for this show.
Well, I mean, mostly I'm glad that I put on like a little mascara because I was like, no, this is a radio show. Nobody can see me. It doesn't matter what I look like. And here we are.
Here we are on camera.
Here we are on camera.
And it's okay. I'm hiding a horrible Jufro under this hat right now.
I mostly thought we were going to take a selfie or something. So I was like, I want to look like at least a little presentable so it has something to post. But
Oh, we're going to do that too.
But you're like all over it. You're 18 steps ahead of me, at least.
That's like a professional production or something.
It's crazy.
The best part is, like, I texted Haleigh earlier today, like, hey, you want to come do the show? You have a show?
Well, I said, what's your show about? I couldn't remember if we talked about it. I feel like Nassau was like, talked about a lot of things, but I don't remember talking about this. But I also don't remember a lot of that night, too.
Oh, yeah. I never finished giving the play-by-play of that night.
I don't remember you carrying me.
So the quick and dirty of the play-by-play of that night is we started Jumbo's Clown Room. Acid was consumed.
Yes.
And then after...
A little bit, and then a little bit more.
Yeah. I believe the quote at some point was like, fuck this microdosing, I want a macro dose.
Yes. I do remember that.
And then...
That's when we were sitting at the stage.
Yeah, we were sitting on the stage just making it rain on motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
And then for whatever reason, we were like, let's go to the rainbow.
I think that was the plan all along, but then, oh man, what's that? Ron Jeremy. Remember when Adam, was it you or Adam was like, if we walk in here and I see fucking Ron Jeremy, I'm fucking killing myself. Something. And then I swear we walk in and the first person we see is Ron Jeremy sitting there. Oh my God, we about lost it. Like, I was like, how is this possible?
Well, that's what Adam said. And I told him, I'm like, Adam, he's going to be there.
Sorry, it was late in the night at that point. I remember pieces of this.
Just little, it's like.
I remember vaguely what happened, but I don't remember specifically.
If it was like a playback, it would just be like, flash, cut, flash.
It's like gray, black, gray, black.
But yeah, I warned Adam, like, Ron will be there. And
yes. When we were in the Uber there, that's when this conversation was happening. Okay, yeah, I do remember.
And then in typical fashion, Ron Jeremy does not like me.
Oh yeah, we had this conversation too. But he's such a little, I don't want to say anything bad about him. I don't know him, but it seems like a bully.
Nah, he's not a bully. He's a weird dude.
Fair.
Which is one of the events I hosted a couple weeks ago. Someone brought Ron. I'm like,
oh, this happened after we saw him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Like,
you can't get away from him.
No. I'm like,
oh, no.
Cool. Someone brought him to the event I'm hosting. He doesn't like me.
Perfect. Wait. I want to hear the story again about why he doesn't like you.
I mean, to be fair, it's possibly justified why he doesn't like me.
Mm.
Me and a couple friends at AVN 2011 might have been really drunk. Really drunk. And ran to run at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And we were just being drunk jag-offs.
So you're saying alcohol did this to you?
Possibly. Possibly. You know, I don't feel it's any great loss. If you're going to hold a grudge for like 8 years over something I did drunk, it's fine. You're that kind of person. I don't need you in my life.
I know. I can tell that you're totally losing sleep over Ron Jeremy not being your friend.
All the sleep. It keeps me up every fucking night. I have to, I went and got a shrink over it. Like
a shrink?
Yeah.
People still call it that.
I'm old.
I'm old.
I'm older than you. So are we having an old off?
Well, no, you obviously win that.
Obviously. Gray hairs. A lot of gray hair.
You fucked up. So you just bleach your hair all the time that you get destroyed your hair enough that it'll just never turn gray.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. I'm giving you the secrets.
I've never dyed my hair in my life.
Well, that's why I said you fucked up.
You heard it here first, folks. I fucked up.
Look at me.
Yet again.
0 grays. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever get gray hair.
I didn't think so either.
I mean, the dyeing the hair thing was kind of a joke, but it might be kind of true. But even if I didn't dye my hair, I don't think I'll ever get gray hair.
It's just going to fall out?
Possibly, but it won't turn gray. I feel like gray hair is caused because of stress. And I don't get stressed almost ever.
Obviously, I do.
I see that. I do not.
Yeah, I'm a giant ball of stress. Just, like 4 years ago, this was just black. Like, I don't know what happened.
It happened so fast.
Oh, I know. I look at photos from 4 years ago. I'm like, man, my beard was all like dark and awesome.
Like ex-boyfriends that had no gray when like we dated, and then I swear it's like I see them like a year later. I'm like, why did you age 10 years? And I just saw you like a year or two ago.
Did they roll up to you and be like, you did this to me? You did this, Haleigh.
Oh, no. Should have known I was walking into that one. It might be my fault. Maybe.
Might be.
Probably. Meh.
You out here just breaking hearts, wrecking dudes.
I'm a Sagittarius. People should know better.
Enlighten us. What all does that entail?
I'll let you Google that for yourself.
Well, cool, audience. Go ahead and take a break from the podcast. Google.
Look up Sagittarius. I'm a Scorpio rising sign, if that helps. It does. But
forcing the audience to Google is not good podcasting.
I
guess I could Google it.
Oh, you want to Google it?
I could.
Ooh. It's getting interesting now. Tell me all about me. Tell me what it says.
It says that. Sagittarius is the ninth astrological sign which is associated with the constellation Sagittarius and spans 240 to 270 degree of the zodiac. Under the tropical zodiac, the suns transmit the signs between approximately November 23rd and December 21st.
Like you're reading all the non-important things. Talk about the personality stuff. Skip down.
Well, Wikipedia doesn't have that shit.
Oh, well, why are you on Wikipedia? Get on like astrology.com. It'll pop up, I promise.
About the Sagittarius zodiac sign.
Ooh.
The worldly adventure of the horoscope wheel. Sagittarius energy inspires us to dream big, chase the impossible, and take fearless risks.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah. It's totally me. Risk taker. What else did I say?
Well, we got your symbol, your element, your ruling planet.
Jupiter. It's right here.
Nice. Your body parts.
Okay.
Thighs and hips.
I have thighs and hips?
That's what it says.
Actually, that's true.
Well, I think we all have thighs and hips technically.
Yeah, but those are like
Those are
parts.
Those are the important parts.
Yeah.
All right. Bad day. Argumentative, reckless, flaky, preachy, tactless, and overconfident.
Yeah, that all makes sense, actually.
Good day. Honest, fair-minded, inspiring, optimistic, enthusiastic, encouraging, and dedicated.
Yes. Sounds like a good day.
How to spot them.
Oh, no.
Okay, this is fucking ridiculous.
Okay.
Strong legs.
I have really strong legs.
Laughing eyes. Comedic facial expressions.
I'm always laughing at everyone all the time. It's probably funny to look at my facial expression. So what that means.
Where you'll find them. Organizing a talent show. Publishing a tell-all zine. Who the fuck makes zines anymore?
I don't know. I didn't write this.
Cracking inappropriate jokes in the middle of a staff meeting.
Sounds about right.
And backpacking through South America.
Yeah, all that makes sense.
So you're up on the astrology. What sign do you think I am? You got a 1 in 12 chance.
Cancer.
No.
Leo.
No.
Is it a fire sign?
Maybe? No, I don't think it is.
Or your earth?
Wind, water, heart.
Captain Planet.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm bad at this. Like, I should know.
I only look it up to see my compatibility with people.
Technically, I'm an air sign. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now that you know it's an air sign, which one do you think it is?
Those are the ones I like know the least about. I always know fire signs. Virgo.
Nope.
Okay, what? What are you?
I'm an Aquarius.
Aquarius. Damn.
What you think with aqua in the fucking name, it wouldn't be a fucking...
It'd be water sign.
Yeah, you'd be thinking it'd be a water sign. It's like, Aquarius. It says aqua. Nope, air. Oh my God. Astrology.com has love compatibility.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I look up people all the time. I look up my dates. I am only compatible with 4 of the signs.
Aquarius and Sagittarius have sexual and intimacy compatibility.
Yeah. Aquarius is one of my signs. I have 4. I have Libra, Leo, Aries, and Aquarius. So Libras are my favorite. So shout out Libras. Aries is a close second.
According to this, it's 83% overall.
That's good. That's really good.
Maybe I should be looking into people's signs more often.
Dude, you should. I swear. I'm skeptical about everything, but it's after taking in the data now of like literally looking up every single person like I've ever dated ever. It's like even when I've looked up like past relationships, I'll read it and I'm like, yep, that's exactly what happened. That's why I fucking feel like it's creepy. It's really creepy. I'm telling you.
Like what'd you find out? Like what happened?
Well, I definitely found out that Tauruses are the vein of my existence. The bane of my existence. Whatever that saying is. They're terrible, and I'll never date one ever again.
So what happened? Come on, I sense a story.
Oh, it's a long, boring story of me dating a Taurus it was awful.
Well, let's skip to the end. How did it fall apart?
Oh, we're just the opposites. We're opposite of everything.
Was he like Wall Street?
No, he was a drummer, actually.
Well, that's your mistake right there.
A very egotistical drummer.
Dating the egotistical rhythm section? You could be replaced by a machine, bro.
Oh, no. Me being a producer and a DJ, I am way beneath him. I'm like, bro, you walk in to a recording studio and you play a drum part that someone else wrote for you, and then you walk out and that's the end of it. That's as far as you have to go. Like, I'm 5 people's instrument jobs plus the producer. Like, I do 6 or 7 people's jobs by myself. So I need you to just calm down.
Bro, I could microdose some acid and replace you in about a couple hours.
Less than a couple hours. Sheesh. As if like these drummers, most of the producers, and a lot, especially in pop music, like the shit that he was like drumming on, like you're there, they record it, but then they don't like the snare that you used, and they just replace your fucking drums anyway, digitally. So
whoa, you dated a pop musician?
Hey, he's not a pop musician. He was in like a pop punk band, but what?
Okay, pop punk's okay.
I'm not talking shit. He's a wonderful person.
Didn't sound like he was a wonderful person.
He is.
30 seconds ago. I'll play it back for you. I mean,
we fought about that, and he will freely admit that he pushes my buttons about that, and I think he does it on purpose. But whatever. He's an amazing friend, but as someone to date, it was fucking miserable. Let's say that. I'm very glad that we're just friends now.
How long did it take you to become friends again?
A long time. Not a long time. Less than a year, I think. Yeah.
Because I honestly think it's crazy people who are like, the minute we break up, we're cool, we're friends. Like,
in a minute?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've done that, but it's because I didn't want to be in a relationship anymore, and there wasn't anything like traumatic happening. I just like...
You're not feeling it.
I just friend zoned them. Don't do it on purpose. It's just, in my brain, they got friend zoned, so it was like, all right, we can't date anymore. Sorry. Or I hope that they just break up with me, and then I'm like, oh, damn, but cool. Glad we're just friends now. I have a couple of like friends I've had for a very long time because of that.
I guess if it was never serious, it's okay to do that. But like anything that was like,
oh no, yeah, these aren't serious things for sure.
Yeah. Once you get like seriously involved, like I've been with people who are like, we were seriously involved, and it went sideways. Like, I still value you in my life, but we just can't be together. Like, no.
Those things you have to cut off.
Yeah.
It's like a Band-Aid. Just rip it off and
rip it
throw
off,
it away.
Delete numbers, unfollow on social media,
the
block.
Scars will heal eventually. It's going to be fine. No.
I read an article where like that's a sign of a psychopath, where like you get out of a serious relationship and they're like, oh no, I still want you in my life because it feeds their ego.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true. I had an ex-boyfriend like this. Worst thing ever, ever, ever.
What happened?
And lots of things that I don't care to remember.
Fair enough.
But psychopath behavior, yes, I've seen it.
Yeah, maybe because I'm not a psychopath. I just can't wrap my brain around wanting to do that. Like,
yeah, I don't know either. Oh,
yay! 2 non-psychopaths at the table. Yay!
Sheesh. Like this tequila's mixing with that edible now. I'm like, where am I?
You're in Hollywood, California.
I'm in California.
Last I checked, though I may be uncertain. I hope we're in California because we're in my apartment and I still pay state taxes to California. If we're not in California, I want my fucking money back.
Income taxes are unconstitutional.
Are you a crazy libertarian? Are you like taxation is theft?
I do believe that, first of all, but no, I'm not a libertarian. I don't like labels. I believe what I believe. Leave me out of your fucking labels.
All right. So taxation is theft.
Yes.
Okay. But social services are good.
I don't use social services.
You don't use roads?
Nope.
That's right. Haleigh flew here of her own power.
I have a broom.
All right. I didn't realize I invited a witch into my house. That's where I fucked up.
That is where you fucked up, actually.
Like, she couldn't enter unless I invited her. Fuck.
You invited me. You even gave me the code downstairs.
I gave you the code to ring in. I didn't give you the real code.
Oh. Smart guy that got over here.
Yeah, I don't want you stealing my roommate's art.
Oh, I'm already in. That's already happening.
Like, keep drinking, Matt. Here, have some drugs.
Actually, yeah, here. I'm about to eat my ice cream again.
Fucking ridiculous. And totally derailed. Oh, what the fuck was it? So, don't use social services at all, right?
All right. Oh, aren't there like rules to drinking? Like one of them is like, don't talk about politics.
This isn't politics. This is social services.
You're talking about politics.
Oh, fine. We're going to segue away from Haleigh's social services use.
I would rather talk about something funny.
All right. We'll talk about something funny.
Tell me something funny.
Laugh, clown. Entertain me. Entertain me, clown. Make me laugh.
I'm so LA.
I'm not having enough laughs per minute, motherfucker. What the fuck? She just checked her fictional watch. Like, I am obviously not entertaining enough. See, apparently we have gotten to that point of the show where it's just like, I could be eating ice cream, but no.
I could be eating ice cream.
Instead, I'm just dealing with your bullshit.
Oh, story of our whole friendship.
The Matt and Haleigh story. I could be eating ice cream. Or eating Adam's French toast.
Or eating Adam's French toast.
He was so upset about that. You don't understand. Like, a day later, he was talking about
I didn't even realize I did it until it was too late. And he pointed out.
Oh, God. So, I still haven't even finished telling, like, what happened that night. We keep, like...
Oh, we did. We got so diverted.
Oh,
we
so segues happen on...
different segues.
Segues happen on this show so often.
Well, obviously, when there's liquor involved.
Fair. So, Jumbo's, the Rainbow, Ron Jeremy. Awkwardness with Ron Jeremy. Then you, me, and Adam were sitting at the bar. Mm-hmm. And next thing we know, you're talking to some dude who apparently sucked.
I was?
Yeah.
Like I was like, save me?
We were uncertain.
Or I was just wasted and just talking to somebody.
You were wasted and talking about...
Just being friendly to somebody.
Yeah, but we were uncertain if it was like save you or you were just being friendly. I remember at one point, like, I took my rings off. I'm like, I think we're fighting this guy.
Oh, no. I don't remember this. Is this why you picked me up?
No, I picked you up after the last call.
Ah.
I think you just didn't feel like walking at that point.
That probably makes sense.
But I remember Adam telling this dude to fuck off and like, I'm taking my rings off. Apparently we're fighting some guy. I mean, I was pretty trash too. Hence why, like, carrying you
We were
down,
all trash.
carrying you down Sunset Boulevard over my shoulder.
Yeah. I thought I was like fighting at him.
Well, I mean, there was a little play fighting. I mean, there was some also.
Not actual fighting. I
Right.
mean, it's just like
There was also
weird shit.
a little not play fighting where we had to like reel at him in a little bit.
I remember that. That was before we went to Rainbow, I think.
No, that was post Rainbow.
It was post Rainbow? I remember that.
That's while we were walking down Sunset on our way to Mel's.
Oh, that's where we were going. Yeah. No, I do remember that part. 'Cause that was intense.
Yeah, that was a bit intense.
But it was all good.
It's all good. Everything went well.
We all had a little meltdown. Came back together strong.
Right.
Let's get some breakfast.
Went to Mel's.
Went to Mel's.
I ran to 2 suicide girls that I kind of know and awkwardly like, yo! Bandit ass of myself.
Yeah. Well, that was the perfect time night. We were all making asses of ourselves.
Yeah, no, they were super cool about it, like, post, but it was at that very moment super like, oh, well, I'm a jackass. Whoops. Like, it's one of them, like, we follow each other on social media and bullshit on social media occasionally. We'd never met in person. The other one, like, we've met in person. We've hung out. Like, we've drank. So it's just like, yeah. And they're just kind of like, what is this drunk dude doing at our table?
Who the fuck is this?
I'm going to go back to my drunk friends now. Have a good night.
Sheesh.
Then, they rolled through and like, hey, good to meet you. Said hey to you guys. And it was cool. It was cool. But in that moment, it was like, I'm dumb. I'm drunk.
Okay, I'm really getting my ice cream. This is happening. It's happening.
It's happening. So, for the audio audience, Haleigh has left the table to go get her vegan ice cream because I can no longer entertain her. Now she is back with her vegan ice cream.
It's Cherry Garcia. Non-dairy, because I'm in LA and I can get vegan ice cream at the gas station. It's the greatest thing ever.
We are in the most ridiculous place.
Oh.
I feel like this is going to be problematic for conversation while you're doing no.
Oh, no, I'm totally good.
I'm sure someone is into you talking with a mouthful of ice cream.
Oh, yeah. I didn't do that sexy at all.
Is there a sexy way to eat ice cream right out of the fucking carton?
Oh, yeah, I think there's a sexy way to do everything.
Well, please.
I didn't say I could. I just said there's a way.
There's a way. I don't know that way, but there is a way.
Some girls, they can do anything sexy. It doesn't matter. That's not me.
Not you.
I wish it was, but no, it's not.
You got other talents. You don't need to
Exactly. That's what I tell myself. You have other skills. You don't have to be sexy all the time.
Keeping yourself awake at night like, it's okay, girl. You got other skills. You play the instruments of 6 dudes. Fuck being sexy all the time.
That's why I'm a DJ. And feed my ego some other way. It's not. Do you want some of this? It's really good.
I mean, I won't say no. I'm not sure how like vegan ice cream and whiskey go together, but
I mean, probably about as well as vegan ice cream and tequila.
fair. Very fair.
Try some.
All right. So people were into like, bears eating ice cream. Cheers.
It tastes like normal ice cream, right?
It's mine now.
I should have brought you some. I asked you if you wanted anything.
I didn't know ice cream was on the fucking table.
I saw the gas station. Could have got anything. Could have got a fucking, I don't know.
Powerball ticket? I should have just asked you for a Powerball ticket.
You could have.
Wouldn't that have been a motherfucker? You bought me a Powerball ticket and I won?
But, yeah, but I would take my 50%.
No.
I paid for it. And walked it here.
Yeah, it sounds like a Haleigh problem.
Oh, what a jerk.
The only person who's getting 50% out of me is whoever gets me to marry them without a prenup.
Yo, there better be no one in existence ever. First of all.
True. Prenups are fucking key.
Yeah. I'm not giving anybody half anything I got.
High five on that fucking shit. Like,
For real. I don't want your shit either.
More people need to embrace the prenup.
I think a lot of people do.
I think a lot of people say they do, and then when push comes to shove, I'm in love. This is going to last forever. Statistically, it ain't.
Nothing lasts forever. I don't even want to get married ever.
Really? Why not?
Is that another one of those questions that answers itself?
Well, I mean, what is
It's just not necessary.
Well, no.
Unless I have children with someone, like, definitely not.
Well, having children isn't necessary for the marriage. You don't have to get married to have fucking kids. Plenty of people do it out of wedlock.
Right. But there are certain, like, laws and rights and just bullshit that I'm like, that would be the only reason why I would marry someone is if we had a child. Only because... Whatever. You know what I'm saying. Maybe.
Do you want kids one day?
Yeah. Someday when I'm old enough. When
I've grown up.
When I'm grown up and I'm responsible.
So you don't want kids. Gotcha. I think kids are wildly overrated.
I think they're like, it's more that I feel like I have good genes and I'm an intellectual human being, and so I almost feel like it's my duty to have children, to reproduce, because there's so many stupid idiot people having children, like multiple children that are like overtaking the boats here, and
yeah, that sounds like future generations' problems that I won't be around for.
Yeah, you won't, but I feel like it's my duty as a human to try to help. And I was worried I would actually like raise an intelligent child.
See, my duty is to have as much fucking fun as I can before I go.
Who says having kids not fun?
I don't know. You like changing diapers?
I have a dog.
That's very different.
I still pick up his poop. It's the same thing. Not fun. But everything else was fun.
I don't know. I hear stories from my friends that are parents like kids peeing on them.
Yeah.
Not into it.
I'm not into people peeing on me either, but there are more pros than cons, I think.
I don't know. I also feel like that I would be a horrible fucking parent, and
It's not for everyone.
I don't want to bring someone into this world to be like, oh yeah, I was right.
Yep, you suck.
Like, I suck. I suck at this. Hopefully, if I were to have offspring, they would be an artistic genius, because fucking only good artists come from fucked up places.
That's kind of true. Ooh, that's a tough one.
It's like, yeah, boy named Sue. I've talked about this on air.
Like, you want to give your kid like the perfect life so they don't have to like want anything, but like
everyone who has a perfect life is a horrible fucking person.
And they're so boring. Like yeah, man.
No, they're shit people.
How do you like be just shitty enough to your kids so they turn out interesting and like intelligent? How does that work?
I don't know. I think just donate sperm to someone else and leave.
Not be shitty enough that they have like mental problems later in life, but be shitty enough, make it hard enough for them that they are still a good person.
Mental problems build character. A couple mental problems are okay.
But I mean, like PTSD, or like, don't actually scar them for life.
Well, yeah, you don't want to beat them,
right?
But you can't have them. No, fuck handing someone a perfect life. They won't fucking appreciate it. Like, I have dealt with in my time in LA, dealt with like some celebrities' kids and shit like that, where like, oh shit went sideways, and their first response was like, "Can I pay you to make that better?"
Yeah. That's not good.
Yeah. Do you want to raise someone whose like first response is, "Hey, instead of working this out, can I just give you money and will that make it okay?"
I'd be really happy if I could do that right now. But
well, you and me both. We both live in LA and have roommates. Like,
how much do I have to pay you for us to never bring this up ever again?
Yeah, neither one of us are in bribery financial tax brackets.
Not yet. Not yet.
In time?
Someday.
Well, in that case, yeah, well, then I'll come calling with that prenup at that point. Like,
Yeah.
I am a horrible gold digger. Like,
oh my God.
What? It's 2019. Men can be gold diggers too.
Joe, they should. Sometimes.
Sometimes, just sometimes, not always.
In the right situation.
Hey, anything to improve my status in life. Fuck it.
Oh my gosh. How long have I been being filmed just like shoving ice cream in my face?
2 years, 5 months. Like, I've had to change battery and SD cards a couple times. Like,
I just woke up. I'm like, what year is it?
2049.
How old does that make me?
You expect me to do math at this point of the show?
Yeah, because I didn't want to. It's why I asked a question.
You're 61.
No. Right?
Well, you're 31 now, right? That's 30 years from now.
Oh, yeah.
Math. Fuck yeah. I need to drink more. I can do basic addition still.
Eh.
Maybe you need to drink less because you can't do basic addition.
Oh, I could. I just didn't want to.
Make me do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, you want some more ice cream?
I mean, if you're asking. You don't have
Please take it away from me.
You don't have cooties, right?
Obviously, but you already have them, so.
Yeah, I should have asked that before I took them the first time. Fuck.
Yep, you already drank some. Ate some. Whatever. It's awesome, right?
It's really good. Also, really shitty podcasting on our part. I'm like, host has a mouthful of food.
Hey, they can see us. What more do you want?
The
What do you
audio
want?
listeners can't.
Oh, yeah. Well, watch the video.
Watch the video. Go to Vimeo.
We're probably more interesting to look at than to hear talk anyway.
I don't know. I think we're pretty interesting to hear talk.
Yeah?
I'd hope so.
Oh, maybe I should drink more tequila then.
The majority of the listeners, the majority of the people who consume this show are via audio.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because the video's behind a paywall.
Oh. Oh, you have to pay to see me?
Yep.
Should we, like, make things up? Be like, oh, Haley's topless right now.
Yeah, I
Better
don't want
pay
to
for
lie
the
to
video.
people.
Yo, I'm trying to help you out.
By lying to my audience?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Just kidding.
If you actually want to get topless, that's fine. But we can't just lie to the audience about it.
I don't know if you have enough tequila in the house for that to happen, but maybe.
There's apps. We can order more.
There are apps. Oh, I know very well about these apps. My roommate's like the king of ordering tequila at 11 p.m. for no reason at all.
Saucy's my dog. I love Saucy.
I don't know what he uses. We literally will just be watching, we'll be binge watching a TV show and there'll be a knock at the door. I'm like, did you invite someone over? Like, what the fuck? He's like, no. And I'll answer the door, bottle of tequila. I'm like, God damn it. Like, really?
Dude, they don't sponsor us. This is completely like free advertising. Saucy is an amazing app. Like, they're just alcohol delivery.
Is it only in LA or is there?
Yeah, it's pretty much only in LA.
He might use that. I don't know what app he uses. He does it every
But
time.
they send me hilarious like push ads. Like,
Really?
it's shit like just randomly pop on my phone. Like, yo, you need a drink tonight. Order now. I'm like, Saucy, you feel me. You know me.
You get me.
You get me. Like
That's funny.
you know. I do need a drink right now. Please send alcohol to my house.
Oh my gosh.
And it's actually reasonably priced. Seriously, this is not an ad. This is just me being happy with an app and a product. That often funds the show when I'm too busy to like actually run to the liquor store. Like, I'm in the middle of like editing. Oh shit, I need alcohol for tonight's episode. Saucy.
Saucy. AKA Saucy sponsor.
Yeah, Saucy. Throw some money at your boy.
Throw some free liquor at your boy.
Right?
Free advertisement, man.
We need more of that. More free alcohol.
More free alcohol.
So instead of this...
More free Ben & Jerry's. Dairy free.
So another thing we talk about on the show pretty regularly is travel. Where in the world does Haleigh want to go to?
Where do I want to go?
Yeah.
I want to go to France really badly.
Have you been?
No, I haven't. I've been trying to learn to speak French since I was in high school. I will go like a few months where I'll be pretty into it and then I get busy and like stop. But now I have an app that I've been using. So I've been able to do it like every single day, which has been awesome because I can practice even like I don't have to take a class. I don't have to go somewhere. So if I'm traveling, I can like always be practicing no matter what. And then I'm picking it back up a lot. like pretty quickly. I think I'm on like day 13. Pretty good. In a row. 13 in a row.
More days speaking French than she's been sober.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to like hit Paris, or do you want to go?
I don't know. Definitely Paris, but like I'd want to be there long enough to be able to like travel around the country. See different parts.
Have you been to Europe at all?
No. No, I haven't.
Do you have a passport?
No, I don't.
Show's over. How do you not? You are a fucking DJ. How do you not have a passport?
I haven't got booked outside the U.S. yet.
Well, yeah, you don't have a passport. They can't book you.
They could book me, and once they book me, I can apply for a passport. You
Get your fucking passport.
I know. I literally just talking to a friend about this like a couple days ago. I filled out the paperwork. I just got to take it somewhere.
So you're telling me you've never left the country?
No.
That's a goddamn shame.
Yeah, you're preaching to the choir here.
Well, do something about it.
I am working on it.
By staring at your paperwork and hoping that your passport will materialize?
I don't have time for vacation, so whenever I book somewhere, I'll go there.
You should make time for at least a little vacation.
Oh. I'm 31. I don't have time to take vacations right now.
Oh, no, I learned the hard way that you need to make time for a little bit of vacation here and there.
I did. I went to the beach yesterday.
Like one whole day.
Mm-hmm. I feel great today. It was super productive.
But the thing about it is, you're a DJ. You could definitely take your laptop to another country and be creating music.
That's very true.
While you're exploring other cultures. Maybe you'll get fucking inspired.
I'm inspired now.
Aw, you're inspired. Aw.
LA's inspiring me.
Oh, I was just thinking it was me, but...
Oh. Oh, yeah, you too.
Complete afterthought. Like, yeah.
Oh, that's totally what I was talking about.
Yeah. You're totally egotistical comment. I'm going to placate that.
Oh, my God.
Seriously, you're 31 and you've never been out of the country.
You're telling me.
I just did.
Mm-hmm. I have to get rid of this ice cream. I'm going to eat the whole thing.
Yeah, I noticed.
I'm out of control.
No self-control. She's like, more tequila, more ice cream.
I know, I'm a maniac.
Haleigh is running away with her ice cream. She has decided that she cannot even have it anywhere within arm's reach. Otherwise, she will just consume the whole thing. And she is once again committing podcast fucking heresy and talking off mic.
I said I had to put it in the freezer because it's going to melt.
It's true. That's what ice cream does when it's not frozen. It either goes in your stomach or it melts.
So is this how all these podcasts go, usually?
Yeah. You were like guest number like 150 who has never listened to an episode of this. To be fair,
I just found out today that it was a thing.
Like, that's what I was about to say. Like, to be fair, 6 hours ago you didn't know this existed.
Oh, exactly.
Which means I'm not doing a great job with my social media.
No. Well, we're recent social media friends, so too.
Yeah, I post daily.
On Instagram?
A lot of Twitter spam. But yeah, on Instagram there's definitely posts.
I honestly I check my social media whenever I have a notification. I reply to stuff and I post things that are related to me, but I never just open it up and just scroll through and look at other people's stuff.
So what you're telling me is I got to tag you in all my social media posts. Gotcha.
Yes.
I'll just.
But please don't if it doesn't have anything to do with me.
Nope. Every episode, every notification, just got to tag Haleigh.
I was on a radio show and they still are tagging me every single week. And they still have never even given me the footage for the radio show because I DJ'd on it. And they're like, oh, we recorded it. And they still never gave it to me. Yet they still tag me every single week in the show. Every single week. And I'm like, what the hell? I have nothing to do. I was on the show one time. It gets annoying.
Don't worry. I'm going to tag you in shit that you have absolutely nothing to do with.
I know. I set myself up for failure with that one.
Or success.
Success for you.
No, it's not really success for me for you to just be like, yep, saw that.
I meant success in bugging me.
I could just
Success
text
in
you.
getting on my nerves.
I could text you to bug you. I don't have to resort to like sliding into DMs to bug you or like tagging you and shit. I can just text you.
Yeah, but tagging me and shit would bother me more than you texting me.
Good to know me texting you doesn't bother you, so.
It doesn't. Not that you ever text me. Remember we were supposed to get brunch that day?
Yeah, and someone didn't text me and let me know where to go.
Yeah, because I didn't wake up I didn't think I got out of bed till like 2 p.m. And then I met up with my friends for St. Patty's. We didn't even go. We never went to brunch. That's why we went to that St. Patty's Day thing, and we got. That was like the second day I got here. After that was St. Patty's Day, I got super wasted. That's when me and my roommate were like, okay, we're cut off from drinking for a while. That's when our cleanse started.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, we had plans for brunch. And you're like, oh, yeah, we're going to be about 2-ish. And then like, I texted you, and I'm like, oh, she never texted me back about where we were supposed to meet up.
Because we never met up. They never wanted to go to brunch. They went immediately out to drink.
Oh.
I grabbed lunch by myself really fast at Veggie Grill before I went.
Someone could have invited me out to drink because I've been known to do that.
I thought I did text you back.
Nope.
I did too.
Nope.
Show me.
Oh, I have to. I guess I get to show you what ridiculous name you have in my phone.
What? What is it? Did I do it?
No, I did it.
Oh no.
So we will go. The last thing I said was awesome. No approximately time. I haven't yet put on pants. Around 2, I responded with awesome, and then we have a text from today.
Oh, well, you never text me. I said awesome. Or wait,
No,
you said
I
awesome.
said awesome.
Yeah, well, we never went to brunch.
Ball
That's
was
probably
in your
why.
court.
I like soon as I got to the stupid bar for St. Patty's Day. I walked in, and they're like, "Oh man, and you have my name spelled wrong."
Yeah, I was super drunk when I put that in.
Well, it's close actually. The E and the I are switched. Haleigh, Adam's friend whose name I should remember. It's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
pretty drunk and on acid when that was put into my phone.
Nice.
Like, that's not a bad. I probably should update it at some point.
Oh my god, I'm allergic to you.
Wouldn't be the first one to say that.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah, I guess I should probably update that. Look, because we're friends now. So instead of,
Nah. Yeah.
or are you
Someday.
still just Adam's friend?
Or you can just keep it that way forever. It'll be funny.
It is pretty ridiculous. It's pretty fucking ridiculous. I actually was talking about that on a different episode. That entry in my phone came up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I came up in another episode.
It wasn't specifically about you. It was just like, this is the kind of shit I do when I'm drunk and put women in my phone.
Aw.
I mean, there's people I've known for a decade at this point that are still like, first name, bar I met them at.
Oh shit. Oh, that's funny.
Well, haven't you put people in your phone like that?
I usually put emojis next to people. That's how I remember. I put like their first name and where I met them at. So it'll be like the bar's name.
I'm kind of curious how I'm in your phone.
It'll be like Jeff. But I know what your name is. You weren't a random guy at a bar.
Well, I mean, I was a random guy at the bar when I was introduced by someone who wasn't random.
But you're with my friend.
Right.
So you weren't random.
Fair.
And before we exchanged contact info, like we had eaten acid together and we became good friends. So.
Truth. We tipped strippers and did acid together.
Yes.
That is a bonding experience if I ever heard one.
That's what I'm saying. We were friends after that night. After the first half that night, it was sealed.
Like we dosed our mutual friend.
Oh yeah, we drugged our friend together.
Nothing's just bonding like drugging friends together.
It was amazing. The best friends ever.
So I got to circle back. Why do you not have a passport?
Oh yeah. No, I just haven't had any trips planned. Like if I had a trip planned, I'd go get it, but I just haven't ever had the time to.
You got to make time for that shit.
I'm
gotta see the
aware.
world.
I work a lot, and also my career is gonna take me everywhere around the world, and it's gonna pay for it.
True.
So,
but you just said yourself that festivals are fucking work. You should go and
they are work.
Just fucking experience shit.
Touring is work. I will whenever I can stop working long enough to do it.
I work a fucking ton too, but like one of my things is doing at least one international trip a year.
That's a good plan.
It used to be 2. So I got too busy and too broke for 2 a year.
Well,
2016 was last. Oh no, 2017 was the last time I did 2 in 1 year.
Hopefully by next year or the year after, I'll be touring internationally. So I'll be hopping around everywhere. It'll be great.
Yeah, but you'll be touring and not actually getting to experience it. I know a bunch of touring bands who are like,
I know,
like,
but I can take certain days off. Like,
you just said I'm too busy. I don't take days off.
But I possibly could. Like, if I'm flying to if I'm playing in, Thailand, and I'm there, I'm playing 2 shows, I could extend that for like 5 more days, and I'm there anyway, and then I'll take the rest of the time, take the rest of the week and explore before I go to another show. There are ways to work these things in.
This is very true. It's not like you're, a touring band where they have tour date like on the bus next.
I'm the only one.
Exactly.
So everything revolves around me.
She said it, not me.
That's why I'm not in a band. There's too many other fucking brains in the room that I don't need.
No,
and someone inevitably gets a girlfriend and then they want to get engaged and quit the band and break everything up.
Or there's just fucking crazy egos.
Or crazy egos. I'm the only crazy ego that needs to be in the situation.
Well, we haven't known each other very long, but my audience has heard about this. So back in the day, like mid 2000s, I ran a small record label in Chicago. Like, I dealt with a bunch of metal bands. Like, I know the drama of managing fucking 5 egos.
I manage bands.
Did you?
I did. That's why I moved to Chicago in the first place. I went to Columbia College to do music business, and I was doing like live recording and stuff, like producing, but instruments, not dance music.
So what happened with that? Why'd you get away from managing bands and into being the artist yourself? Because
managing a band is fucking awful. Like, I already feel bad for my manager. I don't think I'm that bad. Mainly just have to make sure I wake up in the morning and get to places on time because I'm late to everything.
She's not that bad. No, of course not.
I could be worse.
I can attest. She's definitely late to everything. We were supposed to record this show an hour and a half before she showed up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I will be late to everything forever.
15 minutes.
I need a manager.
15 minutes after we were supposed to start recording, hey, I'm running late.
I have no concept of time. It's another part of being a Sagittarius. So you can read about it.
Well, I'm glad I know this now. So, any future plans, be I will just let you know an hour and a half before you're supposed to be there.
Yes, literally. I have friends who do this. They tell me the wrong time all the time, just so I'll be semi either on time or not super late.
That's how I deal with a lot of porn girls.
Oh, this is a porn girl thing.
Oh, it definitely is.
Why?
Maybe they're a bunch of Sagittarius. I don't know.
Maybe actually.
I haven't inquired about their signs. It's just stereotypically, a lot of industry girls are late, so it could be a thing.
I don't know. It takes us a long time to get ready.
I know. Every time I see y'all in the war paint, I'm I'm so happy I'm a dude.
It's another one of those things. I always see this on a T-shirt, and I'm always I should have this, but it's sorry I'm late. I didn't want to come.
I saw that from the tweets.
Oh wait, that was on Facebook. Man, I'm gonna read some of those responses right now. I kind of want to grab my phone. It should be funny by now.
In due time. But the whole hey, I'm running late. Is it still good? Was so are you gonna cancel, please?
That's why I was saying, is it so cool? Because I wanted you to be nah, it's too late, and be all right, we'll try another time.
Yeah, no,
I didn't realize how late it was.
No, I totally know what you're doing. I'm nope, I'm good.
No, I was good. I wanted to come still. I actually did want to come. That's. I said, "Oh, sorry, I didn't want to come." That's how I usually feel about things. But I actually did want to do this, but I didn't.
She says that now while she's being recorded. The minute the mic stops, fuck, why did I do this?
Fuck, glad this is over. I'm so bored.
Never gonna do this shit again.
I'm not gonna drink tequila here anymore.
Sure, I believe you. 100% of the times I've hung out with you, you've drank tequila. 100%.
Well, we've hung out twice.
That's 100%. The math is still in my favor.
The math is not wrong. Look at the data. The data is right.
Right. You could cross-reference that shit. 100%.
I wonder how miserable this is to watch right now or to listen to.
Way to sell it.
Are we like,
Way to convince the
I
audience.
mean,
like,
I'm having fun. We're having fun. But I'm like, is
Exactly.
everyone else having fun with us?
they're having fun.
Are they having fun? I hope you're having fun.
But way to convince the
Sorry.
audience to stay tuned in and engaged.
Sorry, I'm not more entertaining.
How are you not entertaining? Fuck.
Oh, I hope I am. Maybe I am.
See? Where's that big ego you were talking about a second ago? Big ego will be like, I'm fucking entertaining, motherfuckers.
Maybe I should drink more tequila about it.
Once again, that is on you. I am on record. No one is forcing you to drink tequila. A tequila consumed. See, I can use words. This is good for a podcast host. A tequila consumed
I can use words.
is completely on Haleigh. Whatever. So get your fucking passport.
I know this.
Do this shit tomorrow. Go get your passport.
Actually, I might have time tomorrow.
You should.
I need to go get a California ID.
You should do that too. But with that,
I don't know if I have enough mail yet, or like the right kind of mail.
just any utility bill.
I know, but the utilities are my roommate's name. Does like my phone bill count?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously, they give IDs to homeless people.
Okay. So it shouldn't be that tough.
It shouldn't be that tough.
Actually, I've had a California ID before.
You lived here before?
No, I was just here visiting a friend, but I was here for a couple weeks, and literally like the second day I was here, like I dropped my wallet in an Uber, and like soon as I got out of the car, I was like, "Fuck, I don't have my wallet," because it was like a clutch. It wasn't like in a bag. So I just had my phone. And I was like, "Where's my wallet?" Like it obviously, I knew for 1,000% fact that it was in the Uber, and I called him right away. The guy's like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's. I'll look in the back. Hold on." Doesn't call me back, so I call him again. I'm like, "Did you look?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I looked. It's not here." I had a bunch of cash in there. Like, so I get here. And second day I'm here, and I'm gonna be here for a few weeks. No ID, no credit cards. Took all my cash. I was like, "What the hell?" So I was able to call my bank, and they sent like expedited a card, like my debit card, to my friend's address here. Luckily, they could do that, so I could have a debit card, but I had no form of ID. So I was like, "What else do I do?" And I like tried to call Illinois, and Illinois is like,
Get bent.
"Yeah, like can't do anything. Sorry. Like we can send one to your house, but like that's it." Or I think they weren't even mailing them at that time. I think you had to go in and they had to print it out for you. This has been like probably 5 years ago. So I think I changed my bank account address or my cell phone, something, printed it out and used my best friend's address, walked in, and like in 15 minutes they gave me a California ID. It was like, yes, I can get into bars now.
Super important.
I know. My wallet's been stolen since then, so I'm back to Illinois. But now I can legally choose, like, go to California.
Yeah, you live here.
I live here now.
Yay.
Yay.
I'm all about more Chicago people moving to LA.
Yo, there's a whole, like, gang of Chicago people that live here. I keep getting Uber drivers randomly. They're like, "Oh, I'm from Chicago. I lived here for 20 years. I'm from Chicago." I'm like,
Yeah, at one point, you like no longer are a Chicago person. Like, I've been in LA 20 years. I'm not sure you're really a Chicago person anymore.
well, I mean, they always say, like, I'm from Chicago. They're not like, that's my city.
I mean, I'm on the cusp. I've been gone for 8 years already.
8 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
I left in 2011.
Sheesh. Are you sad about it?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Don't you miss the winter?
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Don't you miss the sleet and the snow?
And
the
digging my
ice?
fucking car out.
Yeah. Looking for parking, fighting people over parking spots that you dug out the snow yourself.
And hanging with the exact same people at exit 5 nights a week.
Literally. No, I don't miss it. I will never miss it. Sorry, I love you, Chicago. I do. Look, I have Chicago on my necklace. I love Chicago.
That'll say LA in 6 months. No, I have much love for Chicago part of the year. But I think we talked about this like the first time we hung out. Chicago is a super stagnant city.
Yeah.
People are doing the exact same shit they were doing when I left in 2011.
I have noticed that. I really noticed it like a few weeks ago. Some industry people that I've known for a long time, like, I didn't realize how long they had known each other, and like they posted this picture from literally like 10 years ago, and they look the same, and they're like at the same party doing the exact same thing that they're doing now. And I'm like, you had like 10 years to make something more happen. You're still doing the same thing. Like, it was terrifying to me. I'm like, I got to get out of here. That was part of when I was like, I'm moving. I'm definitely moving. I got to get out of my same vicious cycle. Because I was in a cycle too. Like, I've been doing the same shit. Like, I needed to be pushed out of my comfort zone, you know?
100%. Chicago, the Midwest value is just like, hey, I got a decent paying gig. I can live like this forever. Eventually, I will pair off and pump out 2.5 children and maybe get a place in the suburbs.
2.5.
Statistically.
I'm like, what's the half? What's a 0.5, a dog?
Statistically, it's 2.5.
Oh, that's the average.
Yeah, that's the average.
The average is 2.5. 2.5 children. You don't get a whole one. You just get a half.
You just get a half.
You just get a half.
For that other family that had a whole, yeah, they had a half too. They just had a half a kid.
It's a half kid, like when you push them down the stairs.
No. When you push them down the stairs,
You get negative points.
you just have a good time. You're like, yes, no fucking child support.
Oh my God. I dodged this once. I don't know why I brought it back up. It's the tequila talking.
Wait, you dodged the stairs before? Like someone tried to...
I dodged a conversation about the stairs. Oh my God.
Like some dude was just like, ah, and you sidestepped him. He went down the stairs instead.
No, more like I just pushed him down myself.
So you heard it here first, folks. Haleigh murdered a dude.
But you'll never know who.
She set his body on fire, and it's in Chicago. It doesn't matter. He's some Chicago scenester. Probably doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Chicago scenesters don't matter. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
But seriously,
Well.
I have a lot of love for my friends back in Chicago, but they're all doing the same shit they were doing when I left in 2011. They're all doing it.
Yeah.
Possibly at a different bar, but they're doing the same shit.
It didn't work the first time. Or the second or the third.
Yeah. And if they're happy, cool. It's just not the life I want.
I'm with you.
Obviously, you're here.
Right? We in LA, baby.
And that's what I love about this town. It's like everyone who fucking moved here to fucking do something. For better or for worse, if they're fucking delusional about it,
We're hustling.
we're hustling.
Making shit happen.
I mean, I host a podcast. I may be delusional if this will ever be fucking something. Who knows? Who fucking knows?
I'm having fun.
Well, that's the important part. Fuck the audience. As long as you're having a good time.
I am having a great time.
For the audio listeners, you totally missed the pose that she just did for the camera. Like,
Well, that's why you need to watch it on YouTube. Was it on YouTube or was it
Vimeo.
Vimeo?
Because nudity does happen in this motherfucker.
Oh. What?
Nudity has happened.
Oh, so you have to go on No YouTube for you.
YouTube also demonetized the audio versions of this show, so...
That's lame.
Yeah, they're not so big on profanity, sex, drugs, all the good things in life.
Wow.
They're like,
What is that, heaven?
if that's heaven, send me to hell.
Exactly. All the fun people. Think of all the people that'll be in heaven, all the people that'll be in hell. I think hell would be way funner.
Yeah, except we're all suffering together. Like, oh, dude, you're awesome. Ah, goddamn, I'm on fire.
I'd rather be on fire than bored to death.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even masturbate in heaven.
I'm saying.
Like,
All the fun things are in hell.
That's a fucking sin. Like, what happens if you make it to heaven and then you jerk off and do they send you to hell at that point?
I don't know if you're allowed to sin in heaven. Maybe you're not able to.
Like, I just touch my dick and it's gone. Like, my dick, where's my...
Or you try to, I don't know, maybe you get sent straight to hell. I don't know these things. No one does.
That'd be hilarious. Like,
Because they're not real.
I made it to fucking heaven. Just go touch my dick and just straight to hell. Like, well, that was fun while it lasted.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd last about 30 seconds in
Well,
heaven.
technically, if you were already touching your dick, then you'd be sent to hell in the first place. You'd never get sent to heaven. So you
That
wouldn't
means-
know to even do it then.
Literally no one is in heaven. Everyone masturbates.
Like I said, it's because they're not real.
No one is in heaven.
You heard it here first. No one's in heaven.
Seriously.
Party's in hell.
The only people who have never masturbated are like people that have mental illness that are asexual, like that have no sexual impulses.
That's gotta be true, I think.
Those are the only people. Everyone else is masturbated. I really wish that, like, at adolescence, someone had been like, yo, everyone jerks off.
That's normal.
Yeah,
That's fine.
That's perfectly normal, nothing to be ashamed of.
I feel like they should promote that more instead of like little kids having sex with each other.
Or abstinence.
Just masturbate.
Abstinence. Like, they promote abstinence. Like, no, you got to get the poison out. Especially when the hormones are raising.
They're going to do it anyway.
Right. They 100%.
No matter what you say. Actually, I think more you tell a teenager not to do something and feel like the more they want to do it. So it's like, be like, hey, if you're going to do this, the more you like talk about it and like make it, you think that it's cool, I think you're going to repulse a teenager and they're not going to want to do it. So just got to keep, it's like reverse psychology, make it seem like it's totally fun and cool and it's okay. And they'll be like, oh, gross. My mom likes that.
I don't know.
Doing it.
I will say, like, during my time in sex ed, they did do a good job of convincing us that if you ever have unprotected sex, you'll just get AIDS.
Mean Girls, she's like, if you have sex, you will get pregnant and die.
Yeah. Seriously. The first time I had unprotected sex that was like intentional unprotected sex, like I had some condoms break over the years. It happens. But the first time I had intentional unprotected sex was just like, oh no, this was a mistake. That felt really good, but this is a horrible mistake. Because they convinced me I was just going to get AIDS. Like, that girl killed me.
You're like, I have AIDS now. I definitely have AIDS.
I definitely have AIDS. I came on your stomach, and I definitely have AIDS.
You go to the school nurse the next day and be like, I did something terrible. I have AIDS. Please check me out.
Please check me out. Like, please don't send me to the leper colony. Like, don't send me to the AIDS island.
Oh, God. AIDS island.
That's what they did in the 90s. They just sent you to AIDS island.
I think I heard about this, actually. AIDS island.
You gonna play the benefit show at AIDS island?
They haven't asked me yet.
Book Haleigh for the AIDS island benefit.
Unless I have to have AIDS, in which case, no thank you.
Yeah. Hard pass on the AIDS.
Hard pass. Thanks, but no thanks.
But
Sheesh.
it was crazy. Like, yeah, nothing health ed ever showed me was like premarital sex. Like, nothing ever provided premarital sex. But definitely scared the shit out of me of having unprotected sex. So, like, half mission accomplished?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. These days, probably a little bit too much unprotected sex, but...
Yeah, probably.
But I haven't knocked anybody up, so I'm pretty sure I'm impotent. Or...
Success.
I'm sterile, not impotent. Then I couldn't get it in if I was impotent. Sterile. I think I'm sterile. One can hope, right?
I guess.
I've never had a pregnancy scare. Not once.
Not once?
Yeah.
Me neither.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that happen?
Maybe we're both sterile.
We haven't had sex, so like we don't have mutual. Yeah, that's how that works. Like, for the audio, it's like milling it over and we're like, wait, what?
Anyway.
But yeah, no pregnancy scares ever.
No.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Not much more to say on that. Like,
Nope.
knock on. There's no fucking wood to knock on.
I know, seriously. Like, where is some?
Like the floor, maybe.
Is that wood?
It's fake wood. It's close enough.
Close enough. All right, I knocked him.
Knocked on. Yay! No pregnancy scares.
Oh.
When you went to school in Indiana, like, what was sex ed like in Indiana?
Barely anything. I don't even remember. Not anything I paid attention to, obviously. I didn't pay attention to most anything in high school, though. It's in my own little world all the time.
What were you doing in high school? Just like...
Listening to My Chemical Romance, having black hair, and being too cool for everything.
Fair enough. Speaking of My Chemical Romance, Umbrella Academy, you finished that motherfucker?
I did. I did. Oh, well, I haven't read the book yet. I haven't read the comics. I know when you sent it to me. I've been so busy. I need to.
In a me being drunk and random, like, I bought Haleigh a comic book while drunk.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm glad you're actually reminding me about it because I had it in I had it saved on my laptop, and I remember seeing it a couple days ago. And I was like, dude, I need to break that back out. Today would have been the perfect day too. So tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. I promise.
So the way this went down is like, a couple weeks ago, Haleigh just moved to town. We were bullshitting. I was drunk at a taco truck. We were talking about Umbrella Academy. Like, have you read the comic?
I want tacos.
I don't know where to get non-meat tacos at this hour.
There's gotta be. Is Doomy's close to here?
It's not too far.
Oh shit! I might go to Doomy's. Doomy's is open late.
Are they on a weeknight?
I think till like midnight.
Well, you're probably not going to make it then.
Oh, I don't know what time it is.
11:40 already.
Or I think they're open till they might be open till like 2.
The internet is our friend, but
yeah. Anyway,
story.
let's go to the story first.
So
then we'll talk about Doomy's.
Somehow she's like, "Oh, I'm binging on Umbrella Academy." I'm like, "Have you read the comic?" She hadn't. I'm drunk at a taco truck. I'm like, I'm gonna do something nice. I just drunkenly bought her a comic over the internet.
It was so nice. I'm so excited. I was so excited. Then I was like, what the hell? Like, this is amazing.
Like, just completely unprompted. Like, what's your email? Here you go.
Yes. And now I have the Umbrella Academy. Yes.
So what'd you think of the Netflix show?
The Netflix show was great. I thought it was awesome. Super awesome.
I enjoyed the hell of it. I mean, I binged it in like a day and a half.
I know. Didn't you say that you were like mad that it didn't take place in like the 1970s or something?
Well, the original, like the comic takes place in the 70s. I felt like there were some shit writing tropes that they used that don't work in modern writing. There's a lot of conflict that is because there's no cell phones in the show.
So you think they just like trying to make it more modern?
Well, you should have kept it in the 70s if you want to have those conflict points based around not having fucking mobile phones.
I know. What's crazy, it kind of made it, the vibe of it kind of made it seem 1970s-ish still, even though it was like a modern 1970s. It was kind of strange. But I thought it was kind of cool how they like blended it like that.
No,
I
enjoyed the fuck out of it.
Okay.
But it was still really frustrating. Like, you're going to say this show takes place in 2019 and no one has a mobile phone? Everyone's waiting around to try to find each other?
Right.
Like we're in the fucking 90s?
R.I.P.
R.I.P. making plans and having to show up at the right time, because if not, where the fuck were you going to meet up?
How are you going to call your friends and tell them that you're super late? You'll be there eventually.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you didn't show. We just left.
Yeah. Now I have phones. It's great.
But it totally alleviates so much conflict from fucking stories because, oh, I can't find this person. You just fucking dial them up.
It's true.
And a lot of the Umbrella Academy conflict is like, oh, I can't find this sibling. I can't find this.
I know they didn't really exchange numbers.
Yeah, because no one had mobiles.
They didn't talk a lot. It's really weird. Yeah, I feel you. I'm going to read the comics. I think I'll be like more, I'd have more negative opinions, I suppose. Maybe not negative, but like I would have stronger opinions about it.
Just a more, it's not necessarily negative. I enjoyed the show, but it's just like, hey, writers, if you're going to make this modern, you need to fucking make it modern.
Right.
Or keep it in the 70s and all your fucking plot points work.
Right.
You can't have it both ways.
Yeah. Do you watch the OA?
The what?
The OA.
I have not. I don't even know what that is.
Oh man, I think you'd actually really dig it. You might be into it. Oh man, I wish you'd seen it because we just finished the second season last night.
What's it on?
Netflix. I don't know if I even want to tell you what it's about.
Well, give me like a synopsis, something.
It's kind of about like time traveling, but like through alternate dimensions, not like actual time travel, but like interdimensional travel.
So Rick and Morty?
Yes, but more dramatic and serious.
Whoa, Rick and Morty is very dramatic and very serious.
We literally finished the OA last night, and we're like, this was so intense that we need to watch Rick and Morty right now. We watched like 2 episodes before we went to bed.
Rick and Morty season 4 will come eventually.
Someday.
Someday, Justin Rowland, please.
Didn't they get signed on for like 70 more episodes or something crazy?
I am.
So we got Rick and Morty for like a couple more years. We're doing good.
Rick and Morty forever, as Rick said at one point.
Yes, hopefully.
I'm just hoping they can keep the quality up.
I mean, they haven't let us down yet.
Yeah, they're also...
This last fucking season especially, like, Pickle Rick. Dude, they slayed this season. It was so
Pickle
good.
Rick wasn't even my favorite episode.
It's not my favorite either, but it was so amazing.
They teased the fuck out of that episode, though.
It's funny to say every time. Every time it's funny. I'm Pickle Rick.
No. Rick and Morty is fucking phenomenal. And I'm super bummed that it took me years to get into that show. I didn't even get into it till season 3.
Sheesh. Where you been? Where are you sleeping?
Here. We're in my apartment. I sleep here.
All right.
Well, the animation style on Rick and Morty is like not phenomenal. It's not like, oh my god, animation.
Because animation's not the important part.
Right, but if
the animation was really good, it would take away from the dialogue, I think.
Right, but if you're completely on a surface level and no one's told you about the show.
Oh, you didn't know like how like clever it was.
Right.
You just saw the animation, you're like, ugh, whatever.
I heard Rick and Morty and saw the animation like
whatever. Yeah.
Whatever. It was the April 1st, 3 years ago they did the surprise episode 1 of season 3?
Oh yeah, the April Fool's one.
Yeah. 3 years ago today.
Good.
3 years ago today.
That was 3 years ago? Seriously?
Yeah, that has to be 2016.
Yeah, you might be right. It doesn't seem like it should have been that long ago, but
yeah,
again, we've already talked about how I have no concept of time. So.
Well, yeah, it's 2021.
Oh, I thought it was 2041.
You're hallucinating.
Oh yeah, I did take some acid. I forgot to say.
And you didn't fucking share. What the fuck?
I'm kidding.
She's not kidding. She just doesn't want to share.
I am kidding. I did take an edible though.
But so like all the hype behind that, that sneak peek from April 1st, 3 years ago.
Oh man, I want to watch that again.
We can. I have it. Like the minute we get off air, we can just watch it.
Oh, I was gonna say, are we gonna watch it on air? We can narrate it to everyone.
Yeah, that'll get us pulled.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Copyright. But I watched that. I'm like, this is hilarious. And then I went back and just binged the first 2 seasons.
It's amazing.
And now I'm absolutely
hooked. There's stuff in that episode that you probably didn't even like just went over your head too because you hadn't seen the first 2 seasons.
Oh yeah,
and then made it like
tons of
funnier
stuff.
Later. Oh man, that's good.
And then I went back and like binged the first 2 seasons, rewatched that episode again. I'm like, oh, this is fucking amazing.
Sheesh.
Such shitty marketing, but amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
I mean, it is really bad marketing. For as amazing as the show is, it's bad marketing.
I feel like the word of mouth has made it a huge show by itself. They don't really need a market anymore.
Well, at this point, yeah. But 3 years ago, apparently my old ass friends weren't talking about it.
Oh, I was watching it.
Well, aren't you a fucking trendsetter?
Oh, yeah. Super trendy. Did you look up Doomies?
She's like, can we go get vegan food?
Talk more about food. I always want food. Story of my whole life. Haley's hungry.
They close at midnight.
Oh, fuck.
There's no way you're making it in 10 minutes.
No.
I'm curious. How long have you been, vegetarian, vegan?
I became a vegetarian when I was 13.
Do you ever miss meat?
I don't remember what it tastes like.
Meat's delicious.
So is all of the meat alternatives that they have out now. So, no, I don't have a reason to miss it.
Oh, but it's so satisfying when something dies for your meal.
No. No, it's not.
Totally is. Like, someone sacrificed themselves for me to have delicious, delicious murder.
They didn't sacrifice themselves. Someone murdered them.
Tomato.
They had no choice in the matter.
Well, they still died for, my belly pleasures.
And they will not die for mine.
More for me. Yes. No,
My patches come out.
I'm just giving you shit. Like, I do not care about anyone's dietary. Like, oh yeah, like I don't need anything with a shadow. Good on you.
Anything with a shadow. What doesn't have a shadow? Ice even has shadow.
Legumes. Legumes don't have shadows. They're underground.
But then you pull them out to eat them,
At night.
though. Why at night?
Because then they don't have shadows.
That's the only way you can eat them.
Right?
You can only pull them out at night.
Night legumes.
The new diet. The new trendy diet. You heard it here first, LA.
Right? That's how vegan you are. Night legumes.
Night legumes.
Nothing that casts a shadow.
It's like a whole nother level of crazy.
Or innovation.
Hey.
Though it's crazy though, like they're finding out that plants like will change their taste if predators are eating them and shit. Like plants are alive too.
Yeah, but
They don't scream as loud. I get it.
they don't have faces. I don't eat anything with a face.
I exclusively eat things that have faces.
It's
That,
pretty gross.
that had hopes and dreams and parents.
And parents. Do you eat children?
I plead the fifth on that. Fifth.
All right, cut this out of the podcast too.
Veal's not very good. The anti-meat thing's more moral than it is. Or is it just, this is how I've lived my life for so long?
I mean, also, I have heart disease that runs in my family, so not eating meat is definitely better for my health. And I have enough bad habits that can't just be shitty about everything, you know, pick and choose a little bit.
You don't have any bad habits.
I'm drinking poison right now.
Whoa. Breaks on that shit. That's an antioxidant infusion. I don't think it's poison.
I'm chasing my poison with Kula watermelon by, is it called by or bay? By?
Yeah, I
By.
don't think it's bad.
Antioxidant infusion water. 1 gram of sugar.
Alcohol is not poison.
No artificial sweeteners.
I will not let you badmouth alcohol on the
5
show.
calories. I'm not bad mouthing it. It's just what it is.
It is not poison.
I mean, technically, mushrooms are toxic too, but I love them.
I'm just saying, every one of those motherfuckers who lives to like 115 is eating bacon, smoking cigars, and drinking whiskey every fucking day.
Agree to disagree.
No, they do. I mean, every one of those.
Every single one of them.
Seriously, look up any of the articles of like people that live over 100. They're all like, "Yep, the worst diet." Because honestly, it's stress that is what fucking kills you.
Stress is, no, I'll agree with that. Stress is the number one thing. If it's stress, dude, that's my part of my whole alcohol thing too. Is like, if it's stressing me out more, not having a drink, I feel like the stress is worse than drinking. So
Right, you should just drink.
So I'll just drink. But I think it's good to take breaks so my fucking tolerance isn't insane. And
Yeah,
give
'cause
my
like it's
liver
super
time to recover.
That is super pricey here in LA. I did my budget last month. Like I overspent last month. I spent nearly $1,000 on just drinking out last month.
Dude, it's so expensive, especially in LA. Sheesh. People are like, oh, everything's more expensive. I'm like, I haven't really noticed it. Food prices and everything else, like same as Chicago, but like alcohol is more expensive here for sure.
Well, eating out food prices are a little bit more.
Maybe I was just bougie and I eat at places in Chicago that
It's all the things with faces that are expensive.
things without faces are not are expensive too.
Oh, I'm sure. Because they gotta
Sometimes.
make it into the shape of something that once had a face. Like, I gotta put this in a patty format.
Gotta squish all these vegetables together.
All this salt and vegetables into a fucking patty. And
Stop talking about food. Now I want food.
I'm sorry. No.
I wanted Doomies. I was excited to get Doomies. No.
Yeah, they closed in 6 minutes.
Now it's ruined. I'll get pizza on my way home.
Fair enough. Could just order pizza.
We could order pizza.
Watch Rick and Morty and order pizza.
I could be down for that.
All right. Well, in that case, we're going to wrap the podcast. No,
Ordering pizza.
in all reality, we actually are about that time. So
I was like, how long have we been doing this?
over 2 hours already.
Oh, wow. Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, sheesh. Man.
So we're going to order some pizza, watch some Rick and
Time
Morty.
flies.
Haleigh Haus, where can we find you on social media?
Oh, yeah. The whole point of this.
You know, we didn't even talk about your mixtape at all.
No, we didn't. Not at
Well,
all.
let's talk about that before we sign
Okay.
off.
We'll do it quickly.
Yeah.
So just dropped a new mix, hour-long mix. It is going to be the start of a series of mixes I'm going to try to do once a month. This first one is just me for an hour, but in the future, it's going to be like a 30-minute mix for me and then a 30-minute guest mix from some of my other DJ producer friends. And it's going to be super fun. Maybe thinking about doing kind of like a little interview thing in between too with the artist, but I'm going to kind of see how it goes. So bear with me here, but the first one's really fun. I had a fun time making it. So go on my SoundCloud. It is Book of Spells. We're on volume 1. So check it out on SoundCloud. I'm also on Instagram. It is spelled all kinds of crazy. So it is at HALEIGH
Which I misspelled.
Haleigh Haus. Don't ask him how to spell it because he spells it wrong.
I don't even spell my own name correctly, so.
Fair enough. But
You got the Twitters too?
oh, Twitter is the same thing. So it's at Haleigh Haus. So HALEIGHHAUS
Boom.
at everything.com. Twitter, Insta, SoundCloud, Facebook, all of it.
Check out all of Haley's shit. It's good stuff.
It's a nice thing about my name being spelled weird. I got my handle for like every social media platform.
I know. My unfortunate ass is Matt_Slayer on Twitter, Matt Slayer on Instagram, Matt F. Slayer on Facebook. None of them are compatible.
Oh, no.
Because there are some other nerds taking my fucking name.
Oh, well, losers.
Right? Who wants to be called Matt Slayer?
So rude.
Fucking rude. But you can also find the podcast at And Now We Drink on Twitter and Now We Drink _ on Instagram because that's stolen too.
No, no.
And until next week, drink up, motherfuckers. We're going to order some pizza and watch some Rick and Morty.
Pizza and Rick and Morty. It's like my favorite thing ever.
Happy to provide.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.